Welcome to the One Bar in Luppaga Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, we're live. We're 2-1. We're one of the best damn teams to ever play football. It is Horned Up. Welcome everybody in the comments. We got a lot of people shaking. E-Bass is already off to a hot start. Iguana tacos.
Ooh, it sounds very delicious. Vikings coming off a historic performance against the Bengals, putting up a shit ton of points. Isaiah Rodgers, 2 first-half touchdowns, 3 turnovers and a half, and then Real Riker with that 62-yard bomb. How can we top that this week in Dublin?
T-Bass, what do you put on those tacos? Is it just like a regular taco toppings for the iguana, or is there something maybe that little something extra just because it's
ketchup?
Iguana?
It's ketchup.
I'm asking T-Bass. You've never had one. I want to know. I want to know if there's something weird. Viking funeral. What is shaking?
You think he's really eating them?
Yeah, I do. Boss man, Boss Daddy, BLTs. Hell yeah! What a sandwich.
Can't go wrong with BLT.
John Carlone, Jake. He was very present in round table. Good to see a lot of Vikings fans in round table, by the way.
Hell yeah.
We'll give her a couple minutes of people trickle in here.
Green stuff. Whale blubber tacos.
Jesus.
Next.
16 paps. Is that right? Jake, have you really had 16 paps?
Is there Pabst Lights?
Absolutely, there's Pabst Light. I can
really?
confirm that. I can't confirm he's had 16 of them. I can confirm there's definitely Pabst Light. There's everything light.
I know, but it's not. No.
You don't got to look it up. It's a real thing.
No, I want to see what the can looks like. I've never seen those before.
Beer for dinner. Hell yeah. Chris O is very there as well, not being nice to Packers fans in round table.
No, good. They deserve it.
Homegrown
They lost
tomatoes.
the Browns.
I figured Boswell. Yeah, I bet you got a real nice garden. Real
Beautiful.
nice. Hello, Bradley.
Yeah, hi, Bradley. How are you? From Mexico. Bradley Gardner down there in Mexico.
Looks like you love me.
Taco Stick, can you please stream this game? Can you please?
Still debating.
Debating, debooting. Pabst Light, look at those. They look actually really delicious.
Paps ain't bad. It ain't bad. They're fine. Make a little bit of a dirt taste to it. Just a little bit of mud.
It's been a while since I've had myself a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I want to say I had one about a year ago, and I think they
Really?
only come in talls. It was just like I was pleasantly surprised. Just maybe somebody dropped it in the mud.
I think the price is right. That's for damn sure.
It's all good. We'll give it a little bit. We need more than 38 people here. That's for damn sure. This is a television program.
Hit the like as you hop on in. We are at Ashley's not here yet, so I have to count. We're at 17 likes. Not
17 likes. Mitch Berger loved Snickers bars.
Did he?
He was known for it. He always had one in his sock.
Hey, we're up to 40, 42.
Overuse.
Oh my God, she says sorry.
Well, we accept.
Of course we do.
Thank you, T-Bass.
Yeah, we had 4 before we started. It was pretty impressive.
All right, let's talk some damn Vikings.
Let's hop into it. Start with the news. And we have, obviously, Isaiah Rodgers, as expected, was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week for his first half performance. Hell, for his whole performance. But, man, Isaiah Rodgers, that was the biggest no-brainer ever.
Coda is every other Tuesday. Vic Ryder, tune in this coming Tuesday for Spit and Fire with Coda. Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers, I mean, it's given.
Yeah, I don't know why they waited so long. I know they had to, but that was the biggest, obvious award in the history of awards. Tim Jones, who was cut when the Vikings brought back Jordan Addison, has been signed to the practice squad. I think we all saw this one coming as well. I knew we didn't hear the last of Tim Jones when he was let go the other day.
Tim Jones is a new Myles Gaskin, everybody. Every time we have to make a roster move, it's going to be Timmy that's getting the axe and coming right back. Mm-hmm. Tim Jones is going to get himself a Super Bowl ring this year.
Yeah, you're damn right he is. And the injury report came out today, the first one. It's Wednesday. Jonathan Allen did not participate today. He had a rest day. Javon Hargrave did not participate with the chest. Donovan Jackson obviously is out with the wrist. J.J. McCarthy's out with his ankle. Van Ginkel did not participate because of a lingering neck issue. And Ben Urasek did not participate as well. Metellus was limited. And then Ryan Kelly, Jalen Redmond, and Justin School all were a full go today.
Yeah, Ryan Kelly, that's huge. I would never have expected that at all. And Van Ginkel, Kevin O'Connell, when he was talking about it, kind of sounds, I mean, it's the same thing you had in training camp. So like, at least, I don't know if he re-aggravated. He didn't really say much about it, but I'm glad it's not the concussion. I guess I'm pleasantly happy that it's the neck.
I'm glad you're pleasantly happy. I like when you're pleasantly happy. And yeah, I mean, it's Wednesday. I mean, I'm not too worried about anybody.
Yeah, but it's his neck.
Right now.
I mean, that's a reason. If it was like his finger,
he's got another one. He'll be fine. You ever had a lingering injury that you couldn't quite get over?
I had strep throat for quite a while. I had to go through a few different antibiotics. Finally went away. Hurt.
Yeah, that can be quite bad for you if you don't get that thing treated properly.
Did it finally got her taken care of.
All right, let's go to Player of the Week winner. The nominees were Isaiah Rodgers, 87-yard touchdown interception. Carson Wentz to Josh Oliver, first touchdown from Carson Wentz. Isaiah Rodgers, 66-yard fumble return for a touchdown. And Will Reichard's 62-yard field goal. And the winner with 63% of the votes was Isaiah Rodgers' 87-yard interception return. That is your Vikings Play of the Week, chosen by you guys.
No brainer. A lot of good ones to pick from, but I'm not surprised one damn bit.
Yeah, a lot of better options than last week where there wasn't much of anything in a horrible game. But yeah, Vikings storming back. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, T-Bass. Strep throat can be quite debilitating.
Having to clap. I don't know what that feels like. Sounds like
it's was that the movie Ricochet when Denzel Washington gets the clap from a woman intentionally?
I've never heard of the movie Ricochet.
It's a really good movie. You should watch it. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
I do like Denzel. I just never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good. All right, let's get in the mailbag. T-Bass, is going to have an interesting question. This one actually is another. T-Bass is nailing these questions. So he says, Isaiah Rodgers' defensive performance last week was one of the greatest I've ever seen of a Viking. With that said, there's been some pretty great offensive game performances in the past. Once again, there's no right or wrong, just your preference. What is your most impressive? He gives options. Number 1, 2007.
Options? Is this multiple choice?
Yeah, he gives us 4 options.
All right.
2007, Adrian Peterson's single-game rushing record, 30 attempts, 296 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Randy Moss, 1998 Thanksgiving game, 3 receptions, 163, 3 touchdowns. Anthony Carter, 1987 single-game playoff record, 10 receptions, 227 yards. He says, last but certainly not least, very few of us got to see it, but still awesome. Nevertheless, Joe Cap, 1969 single-game touchdown record, 449 and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, this one's easy for me.
This one isn't easy for me. I struggled a little bit because there's 2 that are very near and dear to me. But I made a decision.
Just you? Just near and dear to you? You're the only one who got to watch the game?
No, these ones were moments that are very near to my heart. It's Randy
Moss.
Other people feel the same.
Close. Randy Moss. It's not even close. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns, whatever you said, $169, whatever. On Thanksgiving. I mean, it was as a rookie, there's so many things you could say. It was it's not even close.
Yeah, I went with Randy Moss as well, but Adrian Peterson's single game rushing record, that was fantastic. That was the game I think T-Jack went on early when he was just laying there on the turf with his arm all curled up. We didn't know what the hell was going on with him. And then Peterson took that thing over and just went nuts. I really wanted to get to 300 though. I was so pissed. But those 2 really stick out to me as games I'll never forget. And just the Randy Moss one, I remember it being Thanksgiving, just him just going absolutely ape shit. It was amazing.
It was beautiful watching him eating those turkey legs after the game. Yeah. Randy.
So again, T-Bass, keep it up, man. Your questions have been absolutely on fire lately. This one's from RV4017. He says, CJ Gardner-Johnson, thoughts?
Yeah, he just got the boot from the Texans. Said uninterested. Moving on. How old is CJ Gardner?
I'm just going to look him up right now because I was going to look at this one because I was curious about if he's played corner at all.
What? I thought that's what he was a corner.
He's safety. He's played some linebackers, played some strong safety, defensive back. I think he's mostly a safety. He is 27 years old, younger than I thought. I think, to me, he's one of those guys that you hate when you go against him because he's a trash talker. He's a little bit dirty. But if he's on your team, I think you'd love him.
Well, the Texans didn't, and either did the Eagles, and the reason is because he's an asshole in the locker room. So nobody loves him. Nobody wants him on their team because he's good. So there's not a bigger red flag than multiple teams moving on from a very good player. So there's no way in hell they're going to bring him in here. And I think the Vikings are very happy with their secondary right now, and they should be. They're overachieving. They're playing well. So 0%. I put it at 0.
Yeah, especially with him, primarily being a safety. I don't think there's room for him here. And he's a guy who will get some flags drawn because of the way he plays the game and the way he's lets his feelings be known. So, yeah, I don't think Boswell, that's it. It's probably
I think he could have been an all-pro for the last 3 years. I don't think they would have any interest.
Yep, well, I agree. This is from Ray Petty, 9606. Are there any players currently on struggling teams who you expect will still be available at the trade deadline that the Vikings should consider targeting?
Yeah, it's pretty early. You say they're struggling. Nobody's given up yet, but yeah. Comments? I couldn't. Anybody you want out there you want to bring in for a trade?
What would be a corner? I mean, what position do we need a little bolstering at?
Inside linebacker?
Yeah.
I would say even with Cashman's injury, he's coming back. But
hi, Harmsy.
What up, Harmsy? Inside linebacker would be the one that I would want them to go after. Because other than that, they're pretty set as we get healthy here.
Yeah. So again, I think Ray Petty. I think this is a little bit early. It's just Nisberg would like us to go ahead and get Jamar Chase.
That ain't a bad trade. Probably about a conditional 4th would probably get the job done. And the Bengals have to take a lot of his contract on.
Jelly Monster, it's not a horrible idea. Getting old Michael Schmitz.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Ryan Kelly's healthy, it's I think it's definitely possible the Vikings make a trade. They do have, even after the Thielen trade, they still have quite a bit of draft capital. They're going to have some comp picks. So the Vikings love the trade.
Tons of picks to go. Maybe trade Thielen too. Stephen Cass 8849 says, I don't know when this was brought up, but he says, I thought in Minnesota it's gray duck, not goose. It's definitely gray duck. But did we bring this up? Were we talking about this?
I don't know, but it is gray duck. Definitely not goose.
I was wondering where the hell this came from, but it was there, and I was intrigued by it.
Yeah, I honestly I don't think Schmitz is having a great career, is he? I think he's been very good.
I couldn't say one way or the other if he is.
Yeah, I think he was he a second rounder?
I think so. Pretty early second rounder too, I think.
Did he really?
Nisberg, this is the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Lapidus is a gray duck.
Oh, that is nice. It's very nice.
Joey Monster says he's okay. He's okay. All right. Chris, Vikings 30. How many times are we going to sack Rodgers on Sunday? My guess is at least 3 times.
Yeah, Schmitz grades out fairly poopy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Going grades alone. He ain't good. How many sacks for Aaron Rodgers? He's old as shit. Their offensive line ain't that good. The Steelers, man, they got some problems. We're gonna have Big B on from Steelers Almighty coming on with a little Schooling with the Enemy at 7, which we're very excited about. We're gonna pick his brain for sure. So stick around. The line was 3.
Yeah, his line is 3. At least 3.
I think. What do we get? What did we get Browning last week? 4.
I thought we had 5.
Yeah, I would take the over. I would.
The Steelers. You look at their team stats; they're not very good on paper. So I think I'm gonna go higher on this one. I think it's gonna be 6. Musty Insane 166. He edited this mailbag question. The game against Pittsburgh might be ugly. What's the score prediction for you guys? We're not giving that away till Saturday, but I might be ugly for Pittsburgh. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking score like 48-10. We just blew our load all over the place. It is everywhere. We do not want moms to find that. That would be embarrassing. But I think ugly meaning I think it's gonna be more low scoring, more generic, same type of Carson Wentz. Just keeping the Steelers in check and running the piss out of the ball with Jordan Mason. So like you said, we're not going to give our score prediction, but ugly meaning just not exciting. I could see that.
I actually think it might be actually very exciting. I know there's always like a bit of a overseas factor where maybe the game's not as good as it should be because maybe teams are just kind of traveled, what's the word, jet lagged, whatever, in a new stadium, new environment, things just don't feel right. But looking at this Steelers team, like I think the Vikings can put points up on them. Jordan Addison's coming back. I think the Vikings could actually have some fireworks here in this one. As long as the defense holds, I mean, I know it's weird when you come off a route. It's very hard to back it up and do that again. But I don't know. When I delved into the Steelers team, I was shocked how actually bad they are.
Yeah, but we haven't put up any fireworks yet this year, so why no?
Jordan Addison's back.
Yeah.
Coming off a huge, moralizing positive win. I mean, you got to roll off that. So this could be the game. I initially thought it was going to be kind of an ugly one, but I think we can put up points on this team.
I hope so. We have yet to do it. So
Tokyo Skull's here.
It's time. It's time to unleash.
Must be insane. I don't know if he's talking physical here or how did he do, but he says, how did KOC look in the Bengals game? I couldn't watch the whole game. I mean, he had a cute little outfit on. I don't know is that what he wants to know?
I don't remember his wearing. I do know when we were up by whatever 3,000 scores, he still didn't look happy. It probably had a lot to do with the 13 penalties.
Yeah, but there was a lot of excitement. Like he was, showing a lot of emotion there on the big turnovers on defense. So he definitely was very excited at times. He was also pissed off at times. And yes, as always, he's very, very fashionable.
Yeah, I mean, just from the coaching sense, which I'm guessing he's getting after here, it was all Brian Flores. It was all Brian Flores. That's all that matters.
Boss thinks he was handsome as ever.
No, he was. But as far as a coach, he did just fine. Carson Wentz was the game manager we needed him to be. Get the dub.
Must be insane. He's like, no, I meant play calling. I'm talking about play calling, not physical looks here. So
yeah, John, I'm on your side.
All right, we got one more. Actually, we have two more. This one's from Matamita. I was kind of he's basically just asking what kind of impact is Aaron Jones going to have when he returns? Will Jordan Mason still be the one? Is kind of what he's getting at here with this question.
Jordan Mason, what a game. $116, running tough, running hard.
Yeah.
Jesse, who the host is of the NFC North Roundtable, who reps the Niners, was not happy when the Niners traded away Jordan Mason. And even tonight, he was talking about how one thing with Jordan Mason is, he runs hard. He compares him to Marshawn Lynch. He said, what he will never do is lose you yards. He said he will never lose you yards, which is has been fairly accurate so far.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him losing any yards at all. And Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, he just had 19 Pabst Lights. And he says, how do we improve on last week's results?
19, Jesus. Yeah, he's whapping. How do you improve on a 48-10 offense? It's all about the offense, man.
You clean up the penalties. You kind of match what the defense did in offense, and the defense has to, even if they're half as good as they were last week, that's fine. That's an improvement for me because it's hard to do that twice in a row.
Yeah, I mean, to me, improvement is just like, especially with Ryan Kelly coming back, getting that offensive line humming. You got Darius out there. I know Blake Brandel's in a pinch, but I don't think that's going to cause a huge issue. Get that offensive line humming. Get Carson Wentz to be a little more, open up the playbook a little bit more where it's a little bit more aggressive. He doesn't have to be overly crazy and think we're going to go for 300 yards. But I look at Carson Wentz a lot, especially with Jordan Addison coming back, because this offense has to be, obviously it has to be better than it's been. And last week it was fine, but we didn't really have to have any offense. We would have won that game if we didn't score an offensive touchdown.
That is true. So, yeah, I think we just answered it. That's how we improve on last week's results, and a lot of it comes on the offensive side of the ball. Let's play some percent chance here before Steelers Almighty hops in to join us. So we're going to do a little scenario here. Percent chance this happens. Did you make some up of these, one bar? Or no?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You want to start, or you want me to start?
Percent chance Justin Jefferson finally gets over 100 yards.
I think it's 90% this week. I think Jordan Addison will open up things for him. The Steelers defense is getting 260 in the air so far through 3 games. That's their average. So yeah, I think he can do it for sure.
I hope so.
All right, percent chance return of Jordan Addison turns this offense into a juggernaut.
5%.
5% chance.
I mean, to go, a juggernaut is that's the key word here. So 1%.
I'll go higher than that. I'm gonna go like Boswell's got 25. That's kind of where I was at with that one. Like I think it's gonna be better it'd be a juggernaut. It's got, I mean, a lot of things have to change. So
Juggernaut to me is like the number one offense, not only in the league, but for the last 5 years. Juggernaut is like an insane, for me, juggernaut is a very big word here. Not just it makes it better, not just
and that's
a little more explosive. A juggernaut is number one.
And that's, where this team was. I mean, offense was their bread and butter there for years under KOC. Like, you're always scoring, you're putting up points. And then Brian Flores' defense was hanging and doing their part. But, I don't know. I think it's going to be huge. It's not going to be a juggernaut just yet.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be better. I can't wait. But, yeah, 1%.
All right, what you got next?
1%. Where'd it go? Hold on, I just had it up. Adam Thielen gets over 10 yards receiving.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to happen eventually, right?
No, there's no reason to say this is going to happen. Jalen Naylor, is going to be wide receiver 3 is my guess this week. And now Jordan Addison in the mix. You can look at it and say, all right, now Thielen is wide receiver 3/4. He's got to be open. There's nothing to say that he's going to do anything.
Eventually, it has to. He will get over 10 yards.
I'm talking this week.
I think it could. I'm going to say 60%. 60%. He might be more open now than he is, but he has to catch the ball too. Like, he's not doing his job hauling in passes. He's had a couple drops already this year, so it's on him as well. I'm not giving up on Thielen. I'm not giving up on this trade, but we're gonna revisit this thing in like 2 or 3 weeks, because if it's still the same old, he's gonna be scratching just to get like 20 receptions this year. Like, this is looking not great. He might be inactive some weeks if this is continuing the way it's going.
The worst part is they made this trade. A big part of it was that Addison was out the first 3 weeks. Like, this was his moment. Like, what the F? Nobody saw this coming.
And now he comes back. Addison comes back. Who knows if that's going to help him or hurt him? I think it's going to hurt him. It
could help. It very well could help.
It could. He's got to catch the ball, though, and he hasn't done that either. Percent chance Jordan Mason remains running back 1 when Aaron Jones comes back.
Oh, that's 100%.
100%, huh?
Yeah, he could be back next week, and it's 100% in my mind. Oh, I don't know why it would be anything else.
I would say 100% he should. Well, it's just KOC's propensity to stick with the guy, and Aaron Jones was a starter when he went out. That's the only thing that doesn't make this 100% in my book, is KOC just giving Aaron Jones a starting job back, because
who else does he stick with?
He's done this in the past. He's stuck with
I think you're thinking of Zimmer.
No, KLC did this too. I'm trying to think of examples, but when you know a guy's struggling, you got a better option, and you stick with the other guy. I mean, even if it's just a token start, that's where I think, it's a little bit cloudy, but I would say 90%, 95% for me. Very high. He should be.
Well, I had one about the sacks, and you kind of already answered that, so I got to think of another one.
All right. I will, while you're thinking, I'll drop my next one.
I don't know if I am thinking. I'm just sitting here doing this.
You're just dancing. Percent chance Carson Wentz remains the starter after the bye week.
Ooh, fuck. The big question. It's a tough one. Nobody knows. I mean, you could say whatever you want, and it's just a guess.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
The other wrinkle here is that it's the Eagles coming to town, and who knows? They may be undefeated at this point. Defense is scary. Who knows what shape our line's going to be in? So that's where you got to think about that too. And just after the bye, I didn't say he's going to the rest of the season. Just the first game after the bye.
I mean, I see this a lot. Like Carson Wentz could win against the Steelers. He could win against the Browns, and that still does not give him the job. I keep saying it's how they win, whatever. It's, to me, it comes to the mistake-free stuff. Like, if Carson Wentz over the next 2 games has 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions, whatever, taking limited sacks, it's a big deal. But we'll dive more into that, because we got Big B in the house. We got Big B, Steelers Almighty, ready to talk some Vikings Steelers. So we got to bring him on. Big B, man, welcome to the show. How you doing, buddy?
What's happening, guys? What's going on? Appreciate you guys having me.
Hell yeah.
You coming on, man.
Very excited. You were just live before this, weren't you?
We had our show. We weren't live. We just had a premiere. That was our tape podcast right before this.
All right. Well, I was definitely snooping on you, checking everything out, seeing how you're feeling. But how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Yeah.
good. I appreciate it. I don't know how good I feel about my Pittsburgh Steelers. I know we're 2-1, but we have not played good football. We just have not played good football. How we won last week. I know how. You get 5 sacks and 5 turnovers. That's how you win and hold a team to 14 points. But our offense had 3 good drives. We happened to score on all 3 of them, but that was it. Everything else was horrendous.
Well, let me ask you, and the link's down in the description. Be sure to give Big B a sub for sure. What's your thoughts on, just as an outsider, towards the Vikings? Because the Vikings are 2-1 as well, but it's not like they're lighting we kicked the hell out of the Bengals last week, but
You're welcome.
First couple of weeks were pretty ugly. Like, what's your thoughts on the Vikings? And don't sugarcoat it.
Well, I'm still figuring out JJ McCarthy. I know he got hurt, and I know he had a good quarter, but other than that, I don't know. I've watched a couple of things. I haven't followed them that closely, but obviously that game was on Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't pretty, to say the least. I know their defense is really good, though. I like Brian Flores. I like what they're doing on defense. That's what scares me the most, because I'm not sure the Steelers are going to be able to move the football. Wentz, I think he kind of gives a presence, maybe a calming presence to the offense just because of his experience. But we'll see. He hadn't played real outside of last week. He hadn't played meaningful football in half a decade. That's a long time. So, but we'll see. I think they have a good team. I know their quarterback or head coach is a quarterback whisperer. So that helps. And their offense, that line isn't great. I think that's one of the areas the Steelers can take advantage of, is because the Steelers, they can get after the quarterback. If they can't do anything else, which they actually really can't, but they can get after the quarterback, and the Vikings line may not be up to snuff, but we'll see. Who knows?
Big B, let me ask you this, but your quarterback, speaking of quarterbacks, how are you feeling about Aaron Rodgers through 3 games?
He had a really good first game. But Aaron Rodgers, I feel like he is just simmering on an explosion. And I don't mean an explosion in a good way. I feel like he's simmering on the explosion of blowing up on the team because he's tired of getting hit. Our offensive line is atrocious. It is horrific. I do an all-22 breakdown every week of the offensive line, and it's bad. And he has been getting hit after hit. And it came to a head last game because now he started getting mad at the O-line, and then he stopped standing in the pocket throwing the football. He just started getting rid of it. He's like, I'm not going to get hit. I'm 41 years old. I'm tired of getting hit. And you can't play football that way in the National Football League, and he's starting to do that. It's like he's starting to see the rush versus see the field, and it's a problem.
Well, give us a scoop on the defense side of the ball, because on paper it does not look great, but you guys have some players on defense. Like, what is going on with the Steelers defense right now?
It's not rocket science, to be honest with you guys. I know you guys don't follow the Steelers. It's literally the middle of the defense. Teams have lined up against the Steelers, and they're not just running in between the tackles. They're running in between the guards. They're just literally running straight ahead. We have had Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson have been to a better horrific this season. They have been terrible as middle linebackers. Keanu Benton's playing out of position. Why they keep putting him in there at nose guard, I have no idea. He keeps getting double teamed. He just keeps getting blown 3 to 5 yards off the ball. And teams are just running at the Steelers. They're just running the football. And then because we can't stop the run up the middle, any play action, anything over the middle is wide open. Just anything is wide open. But that's basically what it is. Like, teams aren't running wide. They're not getting outside. They're not running off tackle. They're literally just running the ball up the middle. And when I say up the middle, I mean literally in between the guards. That's what the Patriots just did. They lined up and ran in between the guards to a lot of success.
Jordan Mason must be scaring the crap out of them, because he's coming off a $116. Like, that's not a great matchup.
No, I don't know what the Steelers are going to do without moving and changing personnel, especially in the interior with Keanu Benton at nose guard. I don't know what else they're going to do. They could always go to a bare front, and I think they'd almost be better if they went to a bare front, just cover up all 3 interior linemen and just see what happens. That way, a guard can't double team on a guy. I think the Steelers would be better off if they did that. But they got to do something different. The problem over the years has been Mike Tomlin, who runs the defense. Let's not kid ourselves. He's running the defense for the Steelers. Has been so vanilla. Teams know what they're doing, and they just line up and they keep doing it, and then we don't adjust in game, halftime, ever. And it's a problem. We got to figure something out with the run defense. If we can stop something, and that, you know what I mean? Just be able to stop something and then make somebody do something else. That's the problem. The Steelers haven't stopped anything, so teams can literally do whatever they want against them.
Mumbar, you got Big BL flustered with that question. Look what you did here.
I'm not. I'm just trying to play nice here. I'm just Jordan Mason is not a great matchup. I mean, I got to give it to you. You're being very, very honest about your 2-1 squad right now. I mean, is it fake? Is it a fake 2-1?
I don't think it's fake, because anytime you get 5 sacks and create 5 turnovers, like the turnovers, and that's what I was explaining to guys on the channel. I was like, look, I get it. We held them to 14 points. That's number one. Anytime you hold a team to 14 points, you should be able to win that football game. What the Steelers did. And the 5 turnovers were created. Like, there was no fluky tip passes. There was no bad quarterback overthrows. It was where guys are running the football and we're knocking that out of their hands. Or you're on the goal line, you try to make a throw. Cam Hayward tips a pass that our guy was going to intercept anyway, but he just made it easier for him. So it was just a bad pass that happened to be tipped. Brandon Echols was standing there anyway. So they created the turnovers, held them to 14 points. So I don't want to say it's a fluky 2-1. And then the game against the Jets, the game we won, they couldn't stop us just like we couldn't stop them. We just had the ball last. So it is what it is.
Well, you mentioned you guys can't stop the run. You guys also struggled to run the football. What's going on there?
Our offensive line's bad.
Oh,
I mean, it's a combination. The O-line is bad. They continue to run inside and outside zone schemes. They don't mix it up with any gap schemes. And as you guys know, anytime you run inside or outside zone, it only takes one guy. If one guy's wrong, the play gets blown up. And that's happened several times with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's just one guy misses a block and the play goes for 2 yards. You know, also Arthur Smith's got to get more creative with play calling. His play calling it was really creative the first week. But now teams aren't afraid of the Steelers running the ball because they sit back in a too high shell and they don't bite on play fakes, so the play action doesn't work, but they're not able to run the ball. The offensive line has to be better, and they need the offensive coordinator to help them.
I got a 2-parter here for you. Number one, who's the underdog on your squad that you guys just love, and he overperforms, does not get the love for it? And the second part is, if you're the GM right now or the head coach, which one player are you taking off the field?
Underdog. He's not really an underdog to most Steeler fans, but nationwide would be Nick Herbig. Nick Herbig, he plays behind Alex Highsmith. He'll be starting this week because Highsmith is hurt. Highsmith will be trade bait next year because he can't stay healthy. They play the same position. Herbig will be up for a contract. You can't pay 3 edge players. So they'll end up trading Highsmith somewhere. I think. Having said that, he would be the person as far as the underdog. As far as somebody that they would take off the field, I mean, take your pick on the offensive line.
The offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys think I'm over-exaggerating. I'm telling you, doing all 22s and looking at it every week, it is disgusting how bad those guys are playing, man. But here's the thing. Look, I used to play football. I played Division I football, so I understand offensive line play. But so do the coaches. And it's hard for me to believe that they're not seeing what I see. I mean, I'm just seeing it from looking at all 22 film. They're looking at it in practice too. They must know that whoever's behind them, you can't take off the field. So to me, that's an issue. But if I had to take one person off, I would replace Mason McCormick. I know Broderick Jones, and everybody will probably say Broderick Jones, that he's bad. I would get rid of the right guard because his technique is even worse. And I believe they've got a guy that could play that spot and may give them, at least from a technique standpoint, something better throw Spencer Anderson in there. Now, again, McCormick took Anderson's job last year, but maybe it's time for some competition again.
I got to ask him super quick, Lepagus. Zach Frazier, a guy that we loved out of the draft, you guys got him in the second round out of West Virginia.
Yes.
How has he been doing? You have not spoken well about the offensive line, but is he showing anything?
He's not as good as what he was last year, but it's not a sophomore slump. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a sophomore slump." No, it's not that. Sometimes you're a product of your environment too. You know, when other guys aren't doing their job and you're trying to clean up their messes. But he's been fine. He's been fine. I mean, I wouldn't say that he's played to the level that he played last year, but this past game he was better. Against the Seahawks, he was better. So, you know, first game against the Jets, he was pretty bad. But he's getting better. So Frazier's good. He's good. I mean, he's one of the better centers in the league. Well, he was last year, and maybe he can get back to that level of being one of the top 5 centers in the league.
All right, there's the link right there. Give Big B a sub. The Steeler Almighty that you see on the screen is over on X, so go give him a follow. But there's the link for the YouTube channel. Over 10,000 subs, man.
Wow,
congratulations,
Yes,
buddy.
we did that last night. Thank you.
Boom.
Very much,
Oh, nice.
man.
Fresh off
Appreciate
it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
All right,
Oh,
Big
go
B.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, let's stay with another two-parter here. Number one, what's your thoughts of these overseas games? Do you like the early start? Do you have like a nice breakfast spread that you really enjoy?
Ooh.
And then who wins this thing?
Well, you know, I'm trying. Big B's trying to lose weight,
Okay.
so I try to skip breakfast. But on game day, it's tough. And my wife, is the biggest proponent in me losing weight because she wants me to be around for a while.
Yeah.
But she doesn't necessarily do the things that we're required to lose weight because she's going to make pancakes and hash browns. I mean, she's the greatest wife in the world. So
Sounds awesome.
it's like she wants me to lose the weight and she encourages and all that. But then it's like, well, I'm going to make this. Do you want any? I'm like, well, of course I do. So, yeah, it'll be loaded up. We'll have a smorgasbord at the house, man.
Nice.
You name it, we'll have it. Having said that, look, I want the Steelers to win. I just don't see a path. I mean, clearly, if they get 5 sacks and 5 turnovers again, yeah, I think they'll win the game. But I don't see a clear – other than that, I'm not sure I see a clear path right now. The way they're playing, I just don't see it because if you can't stop the run and you know that Minnesota's going to be able to throw it and they can run it, if you can't do either – and then their defense is so opportunistic and Brian Flores bringing blitzes from everywhere. I got a feeling they're going to confuse our offensive line all day long. I just think it's going to be a struggle for us to win this game. So I got Minnesota.
All right. There you have it, man. Everybody's a big fan of Big B. We appreciate you hopping on, man. I look forward to hopping on your show tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Everybody, be sure to tune in over there. I'll be talking about that on the community page. So hit that up. Big B, appreciate the hell out of you, man. You have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thank you. That scouting report will be coming out on Friday for you Vikings fans. So there'll be a link everywhere.
Nice.
So make sure you guys check it out.
Awesome.
Enjoy that spread on Sunday, too.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Big B. Great guest, man. He was awesome.
He was great.
Fantastic. Love it.
Yeah, Big B was awesome. Let's get back to the Carson Wentz debate. Will he remain the starter after the bye? % chance. He was fine last week. Like, he didn't do – like, he keeps playing like this. Here's the thing. Like, this still has to be J.J. McCarthy's year. Like, you can't go into next year not knowing you having J.J. McCarthy. So he has to take over at some point. I'm going to put it at – I think it's a little more than half. Almost 52%.
I'll say 45%. I will say – that he played. I mean, he did play better than J.J. McCarthy played in his first 2 games, but he also had a whole different scenario. He had a big lead. He had a defense kicking ass. He had a run game. So while he looked better and he played better, I still can't compare the two. Like J.J. McCarthy, if he was in that same situation, he might have played better in week 3. So we got to see what these next 2 weeks bring. That's it.
Yep. Do you think another one? Because I got one more for you.
No, I'm trying to see. Big B said he played D1, so I'm trying to find out where he played.
Yeah, no, I thought he looked like he maybe played some football. All right,
I think we could put him on the defensive line right now.
Yeah. So every video after the game we do winners and losers. So % chance Blake Brandel is named on the losers list for the next 2 weeks.
Ooh, I'm gonna go 0. going to say 0% chance. I think Christian Darrisaw is just going to be, and Ryan Kelly. I think we're going to be just fine. Although the Browns defense, good defense.
He came in, he did play well, whether it was left tackle. Now he's going to be left guard. I think he at least hits one of those. I don't know if he'll be next 2 in a row. I think he makes one of them. So I guess I'll go 50%.
I'll be more realistic. I'll say 10% chance. 10% chance. I think he's going to show up.
And I'm glad he's here. Like, now we need him, and he stepped up last week, so I give him credit. He was kind of an unsung hero from last week, Blake Brandel.
Let's see. Looks like he went to Kansas State, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
You just searching Big B, who played football in college?
No, I do know his real name.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would be surprised if he's on the list. Yeah.
All right, let's talk. Let's jump in the top 5 talkers. Vikings, Steelers. I'm actually gonna move this one to number 5, but the Steelers. I mean, they're 2-1 because they had 5. They're 5-0 in the turnover margin. So the turnover battle will be huge in this one. I think that's what will keep the Steelers in this game if we are making mistakes and turning that ball over. So Vikings have to win that turnover battle.
Yeah, but they're on a rate right now where it's just not sustainable. Like the Steelers aren't playing that good. I think a lot of things are going their way very nicely as far as those turnovers. I think we'll dominate the turnover battle.
I think we will.
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to turn over the ball, and I don't think we're going to. I don't see Carson Wentz giving up the ball much in the next couple of weeks, especially against a defense that I assume we're going to be running the piss out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they still got some good players in that defense. The pressure could be there. Wentz was a little bit indecisive last week. A couple times he didn't really pull the trigger when he could have, and then also he had a couple of errant passes. But I think that's really the only Steelers' hope is if we just have a bunch of turnovers and step on our dicks.
Yeah, Jordan Mason would have to have like dick fingers.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because that's another talker here. Can Jordan Mason make it 2 games in a row where he goes well over a Hondu? Can he do it?
Well over? Is 116 well over?
Oh, well over.
You're using some very key words tonight. I think he gets over 100 yards. He has to. I mean, we're not going to have if Aaron Jones was in the mix and be more of like a 65-35 split, I'd say maybe not, but he's going to. They're going to run the hell out of the ball. Well, I don't see any way he doesn't get over 100. I don't know what well over 100, but I say over 100.
Well, after talking to Big B here, I think he might get 200.
Look at the Steelers game so far this year. Everybody's running all over him. It's not like it's even that huge compliment to Jordan Mason. It's just everybody's steamrolling him.
Xavier Scott might go for 100 this week.
Have you ever, back when you're a young wee lad and you have a sleepover, I always used to wake up my dear friend Joe with a steamroller, and you yell steamroller and you roll all over him. Steamroller!
Actually, did that more in my teens and 20s.
You had sleepovers?
You maybe pass out at someone's house and you'd steamroll.
Always steamroller. And the key component of a steamroller is you have to yell steamroller as you're doing, which doesn't make sense because steamrollers don't talk.
Yeah, and they shouldn't have boners either.
I don't know what that is, but I never had those. I just did it regular steamroller.
Now we had a sleepover. Overseas impact. There's always a little bit, factor traveling overseas. I was going to factor into this game. Would be good for the Vikings or bad for the Vikings?
All the Vikings do over there is win. End of conversation. We're 4-0, so it's always good. And guess what? The opposing team has to go over there too. I don't get that argument. They're talking about that on Roundtable. It's like, get the jet lag. It's like, the other team is coming too.
Well, it just makes the whole game a little bit more blah. I just think a lot of these overseas games, the matchup looks great on paper. Oh my God, a lot of fireworks, and then it's just kind of like, oh, okay, this game kind of sucked. And I think that is part of it. Just a weird environment. Like, are the fans really into it? Like, I don't know what they're told. I'm pretty sure they're given freaking jerseys as they get into the stands. So I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
There's
a lot of Vikings fans over there.
Yeah, but you see like these random jerseys of every team when they have these overseas games. I'm like, do they really like the Buccaneers?
Yeah,
really Baker Mayfield fans?
I think they're more excited about football, NFL being over there. So a lot of them might not be Vikings fans. They're just throwing on their it don't matter. That's why the random jerseys are on.
Has anybody been to an overseas game? Are they handing out jerseys at the gate? That is my
they are not.
That's my
handing out
conspiracy
jerseys.
theory. That's my conspiracy theory. I need to know the truth. I need Mulder out here to investigate this.
Purple Sam overseas games suck. Yeah, they kind of do. I get a kick out of the every year or so. Like when you get that 8:30 game, all right, that's cool. Let's have some early beers, some breakfast while you watch football is very rare. But this is becoming like last year Jets. Now we got 2 in a row. Like it's too much. It's too much. It's stupid. I don't like it. I don't care if we got a bye week afterwards. It's stupid. They're going to be all effed up in the head. I don't like it. And then we got the Eagles after that. That's bullshit.
Just start the World Football League again.
That thing sucked.
Well,
Bad players.
Just do that.
I remember getting was it like 1993 Pro Set when that thing was going on? You'd be going through your pack of cards, and then you get the World League players.
Wasn't like a Dragons team?
Nobody wants this shit.
Did Kurt Warner play on one of those teams?
They all sucked.
Didn't Kurt Warner play on one of those teams?
No, that was the Arena League.
All right, number 2 talker in this one.
On the Europe.
Aaron Rodgers versus the Hitman one last time.
Is it the last time?
I'm pretty sure it'll be the last time.
Maybe Aaron Rodgers gets traded before the deadline. We play him again.
I mean, it's possible, but I mean, come on. This has been like these two love going against each other. You know, Harrison Smith wants to knock him on his ass one more time. This is his last shot. Harrison Smith do everything he can to put Rodgers on his ass. You know he is.
He is, but the hatred is gone.
What are you doing? What's going on there?
The hatred is gone. I mean, he's not a Packer anymore. He's an old elderly man. He's not anything near he used to be. Like I used to love like 2012 or whatever the hell year it was, 2010, like going against Rodgers, pure hatred. I want to kill Anthony Barr injures him. I mean, I wasn't overly celebrating, but like just kind of like put him on his ass. He was such a good quarterback. It was so fun to beat. And now it's like watching your grandpa try to eat pudding, trying to put it in his ear and his butt because he doesn't know where his mouth is.
What's wrong with your grandpa?
He's old. I'm just saying it's not as fun as it used to be. The Aaron Rodgers thing. I mean, Hitman, sure, put him on his ass, but it's not going to feel as good as it used to.
It's like the final battle. You got to respect that. You got to watch that no matter how it goes. These two are competitors, and I know Hitman wants to knock him on his ass. Number 1 talker, Vikings Steelers. Jordan.
Hold on, I got to say one more thing on Rodgers, and maybe tell me if you feel the same as like over the last probably like 4 or 5 years. Like I actually kind of enjoy the guy. He's kind of a douche. He's just like this get to the point type of like doesn't give a shit what anybody says. Will say it whatever. Not saying I agree with some of the stuff he says, but it's just funny. He's funny to listen to. Well,
and then even like the what the hell is that show? Hard Knocks. Like he's back. He's a better teammate than I ever thought he would be. Like he's actually helping the younger players, and he seems like he's actually a decent dude. So yeah, he's outspoken. He speaks his mind. But I also have actually liked him better the last couple of years than I have ever in my life.
Yeah, he's such a dick. It's hilarious.
Last one, Jordan Addison's return and the impact on the offense. How much is this going to help have a number 3 back in the fold? KLC said he's ready to go. He's got fresh legs. He is chomping at the bit.
They better be fresh. Good Lord.
Doesn't mean he's out there running sprints. He may
Well,
not be in football shape.
Not like he's in pain. Harmsy, you're right. That's the best part. He is so weird. He is so weird. That's kind of the part I like. I'm not going to look at Addison's stat line at the end of the game. Sure, if he has 9 for $130 and 2 touchdowns, it'd be fantastic. But like just him being out there, out there is all that matters.
What's that going to do for Justin Jefferson? What's it going to do for TJ Hawkinson? What's it going to do for the run game? You can only think it's going to help every single facet of this offense, passing game, running game. Carson Wentz, another great target out there. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be nothing but good for this offense.
Yeah, and if Adam Thielen goes out there and has 6 catches for 63 yards and a touchdown, a lot of it's going to be because of Addison. TJ Hawkinson goes out there and gets 8 receptions for 80 yards, whatever. A lot of it's because of him. It's going to be beautiful. Every week, the opposing defenses are going to have to pick their poison. Which ones are they going to concentrate on? Because the Vikings offense has too many effing weapons. It's going to be good. So I'm very excited to see what his impact is. It's going to be huge seeing Jordan Addison come back. Let's go bold prediction time. Bold prediction. You got a bold prediction. Drop it in the comments. Your bold prediction for the game this Sunday morning as the cock crows. The Vikings will be kicking off bright and early. Yeah, don't forget, I'm going to be hopping on Big B's show tomorrow. Can't wait.
Is that recorded or live?
I believe it's a pre-record. He said it'll be on Friday. I will talk a little more highly about the Vikings than he did the Steelers. Like,
Yeah,
I get his angle. I mean, he's being very realistic, which is refreshing.
The Steelers, I mean, look at the numbers. They're not a very good team right now. How they're 2-1 does seem to be a bit of a head scratch. And that was a very fair question you asked him.
The guys in their defense, it's like that defense should be a lot better.
Yeah. All right. We got some coming in here. Wentz throws for 215, 3 touchdowns. Grenard has 3 strip sacks.
Jesus, that's a hell of a prediction.
Edison has 6 for 135 from Laurie.
Holy shit, Viking funeral, that'd be beautiful.
Wow. Vossman says Rodgers not finish the game due to blowout frustration.
Rodgers shits his pants in the game. Is that like him even getting hit, or just like on the sideline just shitting himself?
It might be him just being salty, shoving pudding up his ass. Like granddad used to.
You ever been in a nursing home? Man, they do some weird stuff in there.
Tokyo Skull.
Vikings blanket. Ooh, 27 rip. That'd be beautiful.
Got a 2 touchdown day for Jordan Mason. All right, one bar. What is your bold prediction? Harmsy, that was bold.
I say Jordan Addison has 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to come out firing. And we might only get 3 offensive touchdowns, but I'm saying all 3 of them are going to be to old Jordan.
All right. Mine is you actually kind of stepped on mine a little bit ago. I don't know if you realized it or not, but my bold prediction is Adam Thielen has 5 grabs for 60 yards and a score. He goes off.
I was close.
Yeah, you were. I'm like, God dang it! You just stepped on my bold prediction.
I bet Tim Voss likes tapioca pudding. Is that the shit with the rice in it, or like lumps? Isn't there a pudding with?
I think you're thinking of rice pudding. What is tapioca? Is it like butterscotch?
Is there not pudding with like chunks of shit in it? Is there such thing as rice pudding?
Maybe tapioca does have. Yeah, it looks.
I'm pretty sure tapioca has just like.
It's got a sweet vanilla and creamy flavor.
I'm pretty sure. Is there chunks?
It looks like there's shit in there. Yeah, it looks like my butt cheeks.
Yeah, tapioca pudding. Everything, Harmsy. Everything. Pudding should be a nice, smooth, savory dessert. Not like, what is this? Why is there nut crumbs in my pudding? Like, it needs to be chocolate, maybe swirl, never butterscotch, and never tapioca.
Yeah, tapioca. Fudge pops, they're so good. All right, you ready for some trivia? It's Vikings Steelers trivia, and we're gonna put the line at we'll call it 6 points. You gotta get 6 points.
6. I think I killed it last week, didn't I?
I don't know if you killed it.
Well, I'll hide the comments now, so if anything comes up, let me know. But we're still on the fence. We're going to be streaming Sunday. We're going to be here pretty much all damn day. We're just not sure when we're going to come on, so stay tuned to that.
Yeah, remember, any super chats will get you on the wheel for, I think it's a jersey of your choice this month. So we're going to go
jersey of your choice.
Giving that away here. And next week's probably Rise and Skull, the first one of October. So T-Bass, Haas is a new member tonight. I think Haas is a new member. He's a new member twice tonight. Chris O, Michael Boswell, Purple Sam Squatch, Ashley Dick's a new member, and Tokyo Skull tonight.
We got the 3 deep bobblehead signed by Jake Reed today. It came today.
Wow.
So we're gonna get that out in the mail. It's actually pretty damn sweet. Very well made. So we do pay up on our bets.
Was that Northfield who won that?
Yes, it was. So we're gonna get that out to him. It's kick ass. It really is. It's sweet.
All right, here we go. Don't forget to watch the movie Ricochet when you're laying in bed tonight. Question 1: the Steelers currently have 1 former Viking on their active 53-man roster. Who is it?
Jesus, I have no idea.
Viking Funeral thinks his wife is disgusting.
Well, I'm not getting into that.
Remember, multiple choice is 1 point. If you get it with no multiple choice, it is 2 points.
Honestly, man, Steelers.
Oh, Purple Pumpkin Face is on the wheel.
Anybody write in the comments?
No.
I'm going to get this when you do multiple choice, but for time's sake, I better just move it along.
There's A, Armand Watts, B, Asezi Atamueo, C, Greg Joseph, D, Louis Seen.
What the shit? Is this on the practice squad?
No, active 53-man roster.
I have no clue. No clue. Complete guess. Lewisine, there's no way in hell he's on there. Armand Watts, no fucking way. I'll go Atamueo. Getting crazy here.
You are correct. It is Asese Atamueo. It's like a
wow.
End or tackle for him.
That was the luckiest guess ever.
Yeah. So you got 1 point. You're sitting good. There are 2 players in the Vikings 53-man roster who played for the Steelers. One is Javon Hargrave. Who is the other?
Jesus.
Pretty sure Vikings and Ashley are just flirting hard here on the comments. Bulldog says even though it says Tomato was on the Vikings.
Man. God. If I sat here and thought forever, I'd get it.
Sounds like you want multiple choice.
I think we should go to multiple choice, but just give me one more second. Offensively, I can't think of anybody on the offense. Unless it's like just in school. Give me multiple choice.
A. Andrew D. Paola. B. Jeff Okuda. C. Tavier Thomas. D. Nick Vannett.
Nick Vannett was on every team. I believe it's Andrew D. Paola. Final answer.
No, it's Nick Vannett. Nick Vannett was on the Steelers. Andrew D. Paola was not. He's actually on our 53-man roster. I didn't realize that, but he is. Nick Vannett was the answer there. So you got
good for you, Nick. You're on every team. You'll be on more after this one.
All right,
now I'm
hang
pissed.
on here. Question 3. This journeyman quarterback started his career in Minnesota in 1985, then played in Pittsburgh from 87 to 88. He stuck around the league until 1999, where he ended his career with the Carolina Panthers.
What the hell? All right, that was way too quick. Started with the Vikings in 85?
Yep.
And then went to the Steelers from 87 to 88?
Yep. And he hung around the league until 1999 when he finally ended with the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, my God. This is right up my alley.
I know. That's why I gave you this question.
Started with the Vikings in 85. Hung around. So he went to the Steelers, what?
And then he ended up with the Panthers in 99. He hung around the league forever.
Now I'm pissed.
Why are you getting pissed? 85. You got 2 points. It's really good.
I feel like you're throwing a weird wrinkle in there where it's like Steve Bono. Because he was with the Chiefs. Like, there's a big gap there that you're not talking about. And that's kind of, he was with the Niners.
I was going to name the other 15 teams he was with between 88 and 99.
85 Vikings quarterback. Screw it. Give me multiple choice.
Hold on.
All right. Nope. All right. It's too late.
It's A. Steve Bono, B. Josh Dobbs, C. Bubby Brister, D. Sean Salisbury.
God, it might be Salisbury. No, hold on. Vikings 8. No, it wasn't Salisbury. And Bubby Brister, no, he was with the Steelers. He was with the Steelers or with the Vikings in the 90s. So it's got to be Bono. I'm pissed now. I should have said Steve Bono.
You should have, because you had it right. It was Steve Bono.
God damn it. I knew it.
No, you got 2 points. Now you have 2 points.
Yeah, I don't got
you had 3. All right. Here we go. Question number 4. You got 2 points and you get 6. So you're sketchy territory here. Last time the Vikings and the Steelers played, the Vikings won 36-28. The Steelers had an amazing fourth quarter comeback, scoring 21 points, but they could have had a chance to send the game into overtime had not what wide receiver made a boneheaded play where he killed precious seconds, celebrating a first down instead of getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Steelers?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the last time the Vikings played. This is the last time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the guy I'm thinking of, who was it?
Thursday night game.
Yeah, I want to say it was a rookie, not Limas. Who the hell was the guy? He was a moron. I think he did that shit multiple times. Who was that guy?
Oh, Jake, the Minnesota sports fan, got it. Yep,
yeah,
93 got it.
Just a bonehead.
Yeah, stupid play.
How many questions are left?
You got 2 after this, so you get to 3 with multiple choice.
God, who the hell was that? Just give me multiple choice. I'm taking
A. Antonio Brown, B. Deontay Johnson, C. Chase Claypool, D. Ray McLeod.
Claypool done.
It was Claypool. You're right.
Damn it.
You got 3
That
points.
guy's still in the league.
I don't think so.
All right.
You got 3 points. You got 2 questions. You could get 7 still, so you're sitting all right. What former Viking and Steeler do these words describe? Right? Former Viking and Steeler do these words describe? Florida, hogwash, head coach, tight end, 102 career receptions, poppycock, offensive coordinator, balderdash, Jaguars, Titans, bullshit.
I have what the hell is happening right now?
Words that are describing this former Viking and Steeler.
Hogwash, bullshit. What?
Mm-hmm.
Very confusing. I'll
say old school. Put old school in there too.
Old school. Give me those one more time.
Florida, hogwash, head coach, tight end, 102 career receptions, poppycock, offensive coordinator, balderdash, Jaguars, Titans, bullshit, old school.
Mike Tice, final answer.
No, it was Mike Malarkey. Mike Malarkey. Bunch of malarkey.
All right.
Malarkey is a synonym for all those words.
That's what all those words were? All right.
Yeah, it means malarkey.
Okay.
All right.
I got nothing there.
Well, you can get 5. Which former Viking Steeler does this career path describe? Colorado, Philadelphia, Minnesota, St. Louis, New Orleans, Arizona, Pittsburgh, Denver.
I wasn't even listening to half of them. Well, this is their path.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do that one more time.
This is the former Viking and Steeler career path. Colorado, Philadelphia, Minnesota, St. Louis, New Orleans, Arizona, Pittsburgh, Denver.
I have no clue. Multiple choice.
You mentioned them earlier. I'll give you that clue too.
I still got nothing.
Snickers.
Oh, Mitch Berger.
It's Mitch Berger.
Wow, I didn't realize Mitch Berger was on so many teams.
Yeah, I didn't either. I remember being in St. Louis, but yeah, he played
Jesus
quite a lot after that. All right, you got 5, so you're 1 point short. You would have said Steve Bono like you said, you would have had it.
Yeah, I would have had it. I could have done multiple choice on the Mike Malarkey one. Still would not have got that one.
Really, Malarkey?
Oh, yeah,
What's Malarkey?
I did not bring my A game. That I'm surprised. I was hoping for a Mweldy Moore. Question.
I think I did it last time. I don't know. I feel like that's why I didn't go Mweldy Moore.
Well, go with your heart. Go with your heart. Yeah, so I completely stepped on my ding dong. But we did get a couple new members tonight. Appreciate that. The super chats. Remember, we're going to be doing the giveaway for the jersey at the end of the month. Hit up Big B's channel for sure. Great guest. We still got a lot of videos to do this week. Appreciate everybody hopping on.
And remember this, dogs stay awake at night thinking over problems much like humans do.
Really?
Stressed out.